Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be getting into some staff picks, flipping through our new arrivals, recently priced records, and addressing some viewer comments at the end of the video. As always, you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs. On Instagram, you can give the shop a ring, or just cruise in. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Without further ado, let's get into some staff picks. I'll go really quick because we got it back in stock. One of our favorites, local record of high importance, the Unbroken Life, Love, Regret record. Again, just a staple I love to have in whenever it's in stock, which isn't always, but right now it is. We got a couple copies, so hopefully it'll last for a minute. And can't recommend it enough. Stone Cold Classic. Dylan, what do you got for the people?
Oh, I got also a Stone Cold Classic.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Exciter's second record, Violence and Force.
Yeah.
Classic, not thrash, but very like heavy metal.
I hear them kind of pitched as like the textbook speed metal band.
Yeah.
And we've, I think I've taken umbrage with the descriptor of speed metal before. But if anyone has earned the phrase speed metal, I would say it's Exciter.
Would you put Razor in there?
That's tough. To me, Razor is like there's like the later stuff which is kind of thrash, and that first record is so rough. It's almost like in that weird like sphere, like where you would put like Possess Seven Churches or something, you know, just because it's so fucking raw and like violent. So I don't know. I would be closer to put like an Overkill in there.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
But either way, besides the point.
Yeah.
No genre, bro. Just vibes.
Honestly, just riffs.
Riffs. No genre. Just riffs.
Yes.
Namaste. Exciter rules. I got your back, bro.
Thank you. Heavy Metal Dylan here. Just telling you right now, Exciter, Violence and Force, a used copy for $16 is in stock.
Do you think you could go by the name Heavy Metal Dylan? Like that could be like your punk name or whatever?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can get a punk name at this age. It's just Dylan.
HM Dylan. What's the HM stand for? Heavy Metal. So let's do some records, shall we?
Alright.
It's a movie roundup, baby.
Shit.
What did we get ourselves into this week?
First one, lottery ticket.
That's 5 bags of popcorn. Throw in a knife to protect yourself.
No, throw in a lottery ticket that's worth $100 million or something, and then give it back to the community.
Oh, Howard Stern's Private Parts?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 5-bagger. Somehow it avoids all the pitfalls. There's the Forrest Gump problem of just too much wild, outlandish shit happening. Stern, it's just like a guy gets a job and is good at it. Maybe it's just because I'm a Stern fan, but 5 bags. Throw in a piece of tape to put over your mouth if the FCC is coming to get you.
I'd give it 5 bags and throw in an old-timey radio mic. Next one, Ride Your Wave, which was an anime.
5 bags. Throw in a little dolphin to remind you of your boyfriend who dies.
I'd give it 5 bags. Well, I guess you spoiled it now. So throw in your ex-lover's cell phone. It was made me sad. Then Dog Day Afternoon.
5 bags.
Yes.
Throw in $1,100, which is all they had in the bank when you robbed it.
5 bags to throw in some Coke, like soda.
Yeah.
That's what they gave him. They gave him sodas.
Yeah, no beers, just Coca-Cola.
So yeah, we watched Roger and Me.
5 bags. Throw in some a lucky rabbit's foot for no reason.
Roger and Me was a true blind watch in which I did not know that was a Michael Moore movie.
Or a documentary.
Yes.
Or it is the saddest movie I think I'll ever watch.
I give it 5 bags too.
5 bags. Yeah.
I don't know what else to add.
Yeah.
A long talking mic to interview people.
We got a new David Cronenberg movie in the theaters. I stand Cronenberg super hard. He's a guy who made a really cool horror movie you grew up with, and then also revolutionized the film industry with his portrayal of the superhero genre. Make a completely compromised, unwatchable piece of shit in 2022. That would be a bummer. That hypothetical would contrast with Cronenberg, who's never compromised his vision like a coward.
James Wan. You know, he did a superhero movie and did a fucking rocking job.
Yeah.
Aquaman. And he did it on his own terms.
It doesn't seem compromised. It seems like, that's the film that was made. Probably could have used some help, honestly. Like,
it was good.
Maybe some meddling would have been all right. YouTube questions. This is the part of the video where we answer questions left in last week's YouTube comment section. Leading off, Tone Fiend is following up on our just very brief and succinctly put, I think, audiophile pressing conversation. He's saying he's enjoying a lot of the UHQR pressings that are coming out right now. Wants to see some in the shop, and honestly, that shit's just too damn expensive. I'm sorry. We were talking about the Van Halen ones last week. I just saw the wholesale on those son of a guns. They're like something like $120 to $150 wholesale.
Sheesh.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? Put these out for like $200? Like, come on. I mean, listen, I've lived in North County my whole life. I know our limitations, and we're not ready for such fanciful things. I'm just going to be real with everyone. And plus, this really annoys me. They're splitting them into double LP pressings. Bro, some of those records are under a half hour. You don't need them on a double LP. So frustrating. Anyways, Valley Girl asking us, I assume somewhat facetiously, if we have sold any Kate Bush records lately. And when like really obvious records that have been in the universe and the sphere forever, like all of a sudden get popular again. And I'm just left kind of, sure, yeah, all right. You guys care about this now, all right. But that's the whole thing. Kate Bush records have always been fiercely in demand, and now I got a demand on top of the demand. Anyways, but continuing on to the Stranger Things talk, because of course there's a new season out, and I guess they have a lot of satanic panic conversation in it. Dylan, do you know anything about this?
Look, I haven't watched the new season.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm like kind of avoiding to.
Yeah.
But I know there's like some more metalhead guys in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're referencing to. I don't know. I have no.
You were telling. I heard you kind of watching some of this stuff. You kept yelling that my costume, my culture is not your costume.
Yes, I kept saying that. I said, "Hey, don't put him in a denim vest. All right, that's mine. That's my stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I get it. I respect that.
I don't want to see some denim vest. I don't know what the back patch is. I'm sure it's Metallica. So don't be fucking doing that to me and my culture, all right? And my people don't need this right now.
What are your what are some of your favorite satanic records? Like overtly satanic themed heavy metal records?
First that come to mind is Welcome to Hell.
Yeah, of course.
And like Show No Mercy.
Yes. I was thinking about this. I really want to put together there's got to be a somewhat finite number of top shelf, 7 churches in the top conversation. Yeah. I think like the mind of people who are worried about like satanic music in the 80s or whatever, I would say like the first Merciful Fate EP, that was sort of like confirmed. That's what like Merciful Fate is what people thought Ozzy Osbourne was like. Merciful Fate, I think that's like if they heard that, it would be all over.
Yeah.
Effectively satanic. That's the whole thing,
Yeah, I'd probably put the Nuns Have No Fun / self-titled EP on there. Probably Melissa and Don't Break too.
Right.
Mostly Don't Break, I'm sure.
I think the Hellhammer demos, of course. The Abominations of Desolation demos.
Yeah.
For Morbid Angel, and I know the kind of, their other stuff when they kind of get their sound straight is a lot more celebrated. But man, that demo was great in its own right because they never did anything else. That would just be like a cool little piece of, dark and evil fucking music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because whenever I think of people saying Satanic Panic,
right,
and the records, I always imagine it's always AC/DC for some reason.
Yeah,
it's always this classic rock that's not bad at all.
Yeah, sadly, you know what my era of Satanic Panic really was?
2 Live Crew and Cannibal Corpse.
Just Marilyn Manson.
That.
Yeah.
Further, okay.
When I was in high school, that shit just dominated the conversation. That's not fun to talk about. Ooh.
Guess not.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions you would like to see answered in next week's video, leave a comment in the YouTube section and we'll get to it next week. Peace. Riffs.
Yes.
Namaste.